Hello Scorpios, welcome to your mid-January 2017 tarot reading. So one of the first things that I feel coming out in this spread here is this overwhelming sense of fear and stagnation. It's almost like you know deep down that you have to do something, but there's a lot of fear. There's a lot of I feel like disappointments from the past. And so you're in a position where you're not willing to put yourself out there. You're not willing to experiment, and you're not willing to take the right steps that you're guided to take in order to break yourself away from this stagnation. So that's what I'm sensing. It's almost as if, once burned, twice shy, and now you're at a space where you're not really sure what you need to do, mainly because you don't want the pattern or the past disappointment from a previous time where a similar situation has happened. You don't want that to reoccur. And I just want you to understand that you have to take the first step. You have to get yourself out of stagnant situations. If you want things to improve, it just doesn't happen overnight. You need to, take the first step to send the intentions out to the universe in order to get things rolling for yourself, okay? So the other thing I'm feeling here is that there is somebody in your life who's very, very witty, very exciting, very dynamic, and I feel like they have a lot of life experience under their belt. They might have been very well traveled as well. They're coming to you and they're bringing all of these great ideas, and I feel like these are really legitimate, great ideas. And I sense almost as if they're great ideas too, but a big part of you is resisting change. A big part of you is resisting the advances from this person. And I don't feel like it's just, romantic advances. It could be for some. I feel like this is a person that's bringing a lot of good opportunities into your life. But I feel like you're putting up this barrier and you're blocking them out. And I feel like you're doing that. A big part of you know that it's done out of fear. Like you're not ready. It feels almost as if you're not ready. But I honestly feel for the past 8 months, you have been ready. And I feel like the main thing that you're not, I guess, like able to admit to yourself about is that you are ready, but you don't know how to make that first step. And so this person is coming through and they're supposed to show you how to make that first step, but you don't trust it. Like you're blocking out, their ideas. It's like you're not ready. And they're saying something needs to happen from your end in order to break out of the stagnation. So I hope this message is, helpful for somebody out there, because I feel like somebody's coming in. They're gonna burst you out of that bubble. If you've been keeping yourself insulated, if you've been keeping yourself like your life very status quo because you're afraid of change, the change is coming and it's unavoidable. So it's either you do it now or deal with some disappointment in May when the opportunity is long gone. So just something to think about, okay? The other thing I'm feeling as well is this is a interesting paradox, because I feel like on the one hand you're really kind of fearful, and on the other hand your mind is like racing. Your mind is overactive. You're imagining things, like you're dreaming and conjuring up the life that you want to have and the trips that you want to take, and like the opportunities that you want to be made available in your life. You're thinking about it, you're conjuring it up, and you're thinking like, if only. But then these opportunities are coming through, but you're not seeing it for what it is. So I feel like this spread indicates to me a lot of fear, and it indicates to me a lot of you are, I just feel like emotionally you're not ready to take that leap, but I feel that your soul's ready. You need a lot more out of life. You might be in a career that you're not happy with. It pays the bills, but I feel like it's not nurturing for you emotionally. It's not intellectually stimulating. It's not exciting enough. It's not new enough. So you're looking for something more. You're looking for something new. And newness requires us to step out of our comfort zone, and you're just not ready for that. And my advice here is, whatever opportunities come in, sit with it, do a little bit of research, and see if it's viable. Because I feel like a lot of new things are trying to come through, but you're trying to, you're waiting for it to come to you rather than taking, that first step to go out there and grab it. So that's where things are a little bit kind of like working against you. So take the first step, and then everything will follow from it, okay? The last card that we have here is the Four of Swords. And the Four of Swords is pretty much saying that I feel that it is a really good idea for you to do it now. And then I feel that, your life, honestly, is going to change by the June time frame. So if you are in this current predicament and you're waiting for opportunities, do it now. Your life will be a lot better. It will be a lot more harmonious. It will be a lot happier when the June time frame comes around. If you're not doing anything about this, you will literally miss that boat in the June time frame, and it will become apparent to you, and there's a little bit of regrets coming on the heels of that, okay? So I hope this reading has been helpful for you guys, Scorpio. So please take my advice, and best of luck with everything. I'll be back in February. Take care.